Hi, welcome to Sweet Poppy Homestead. Today we're talking all about how you can get ripe, fresh avocados almost all year round by adding a type A and a type B variety of avocados. So if you are interested in growing your own avocados, then this video is for you. Growing a type A and a type B variety of avocados helps you in two ways. One, it can extend the harvest season. So with avocados, generally they're available and ready to harvest and eat in like a 3 to 4 month range for most varieties. So for us right now, we have a bacon avocado tree. We only have fresh, ripe avocados a couple months out of the year. So for us, it's November, December, January, and February. So 4 months out of the year, we have fresh avocados. I am looking on to have avocados for longer than that, maybe all year. So I'm gonna show you what combinations you can do and talk about type A and B. So yes, number one, it extends the growing season because you have more months out of the year that you can harvest ripe avocados if you have the type A versus type B. Number two, it amplifies and increases the amount of fruit that you can produce on your tree if you have a type A and a type B. So it increases that by about 5 to 20%. So that's pretty darn good if you have both. So if you're someone who does not have a lot of space in their backyard and you're saying, okay, well, I can only grow one avocado tree, then that is okay because some of the avocado varieties, and by the way, there's over 500 types of avocados. So if you've only had Hass and you haven't tried all these other varieties, try some new ones because there's so many good avocados out there. I really encourage you, if you are adding on an avocado tree, to try something new, something that you can't get in the grocery store. Most grocery stores only carry the Hass avocados. Here in Southern California, I do see different types of avocados at the farmer's market, and that's the main way I've tried different varieties. You may have a neighbor that has avocados, especially if you're living in Southern California, it's pretty popular. So just try different avocados and maybe try it before you grow it to see if you like it. But if you've only had Hass, there's so many other good ones. I encourage you to grow something different because you can't get that at the grocery store. So some avocado trees will be okay to grow alone. They're self-fertile, although adding on another one will just amplify that and increase the production even more. So you can grow, if you only have space for one, you can grow just one avocado tree. That's what we have right now. We have one bacon avocado tree, but I will say it doesn't have to be you growing the other avocado tree. If you have a neighbor up to a couple blocks away that has an avocado tree, that is close enough to increase and cross-pollinate for your tree. So for us, we have a bacon avocado tree and a couple blocks away. It's not very close at all, but there is a Hass avocado. So there is some cross-pollination going on there. I haven't seen any other trees, but there may be some other ones around as well that I have not seen. So it doesn't have to be you growing the other tree. It just has to be around, and it can even be up to a couple blocks away. Also, if you don't have a lot of space, some of these varieties are dwarf varieties, and some are acceptable to be in a pot. So you don't have to put them in the ground. Of course, you will get more avocados and more production if they are in the ground. So what is the main difference between a type A and a type B avocado? The main difference is just essentially the timing of the availability of pollination between the male and female flowers. They alternate kind of what times, and I won't go into a lot of detail on that, but if you would like me to, please comment below and I'd be happy to share another video about that. But just know that there's male and female flowers and they're opening and available at different times during the day. All right, so step one, you're trying to figure out what kind of tree you wanna get or what kind of tree you wanna grow for avocados. Let's go over the type A varieties. They are, and this is just a handful that I found. There's Hass, so the most common one, the one you'll see in the grocery store is a type A. Also type A is Pinkerton, Lamb Hass, Carmen Hass, Gwen, Reed, Mexicola, Grande, Stewart, Holiday, and Pryor, also known as Fantastic, and Opal. Okay, so those are type A varieties. Type B varieties is going to be Fuerte, Bacon, Zutano, Surprise, Joey, Winter Mexican, Brogdon, Wilma. So those are the main ones I've researched. I'm not gonna go over all of them today. I'm gonna go over the ones that I'm considering adding on. And if you want me to go over other varieties, just let me know. But today I'm gonna start by talking about the bacon avocado. That's the one I have. And what I wanna add with it to extend the growing season. So if they're type A and type B, they're still being harvested at different times. So just because they're type B doesn't mean that you're harvesting them all at the same time. So each avocado is available at different times of the year. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to show you the combination that I am considering, the different combinations to start off with, and then I'd be interested to see what kinds that you want to add on. I'll briefly start with the bacon avocado because that is what we have. And if you want a full description, I'll leave that up here because I did a video on that recently. Here's a bacon avocado. Okay, so this is what we have. Our tree, it's about 20 feet tall, and you can grow bacon avocados in zone 9 through 11. This is a type B variety. It's known to be cold hardy more than some of the others, and then also it's self-fertile. So this one does well alone. So you don't necessarily have to have another avocado with it, but it will just be better. This is a mild, creamy, buttery flavor. And it's a little bit lighter than some because it has less oil content than some of the other ones like Haas. For these, for us, you can harvest these November through February. So November, December, January, February. So 4 months out of the year, we are getting fresh, ripe avocados right now. And I want to extend that longer so we have them all year round. So the types we are considering, since this is a type B, we want to get a type A involved for all the benefits that I talked about earlier. The ones I'm considering are Mexicola, Fantastic, or Gwen. So let me just go over those real quick to give you an idea of the differences. Okay, option 1 to go along with my bacon avocado tree is Fantastic, also known as Pryor. This is a type A variety. This one you can grow through zone 8 through 11. So I'm in zone 9, so this one can tolerate a little bit more cold in zone 8. It's medium large tree, 25 to 30 feet tall. So it's gonna be pretty big. It's bigger than our bacon avocado tree. And it can tolerate up to 15 degrees once it's established. This one has small fruit and medium to olive green thin skin. These are available winter through late spring when they're blooming, and they ripen August through November. So August, September, October, November. That would give me 4 more months out of the year that I'm getting fresh, ripe avocados. That sounds pretty good, but let's do option 2. This is called the Mexicola. I've heard these are really tasty and they look a lot different. They're pretty unique and I've just heard really great things about them, so it sounds really good. I have not tried the Mexicola, so if anyone knows where I can get some, please let me know. But Mexicola, of course, it's type A, because remember we're combining type B, our bacon avocado, with the type A. This one you can grow, Mexicola you can grow in zones 8B through 11. It's considered a vigorous grower, and this one has, it's a large avocado tree. So these can get up to 40 feet tall. The cold hardiness, it can go down to 20 degrees, so not as much as the last one. Not something I'm too worried about because I'm in zone 9B. It doesn't really get that cold here. It's a large fruit, almost a pound each, so these get pretty big. That's kind of cool. It has a large pit, and this one Nice nutty flavor, it says. And this one would be ripe August through October. So remember, bacon avocado is November through February. I like that. So it would be August, September, October, and then it'd go right into November, December, January, February. So we get 7 months of ripe avocados with this combination. And now we have option 3 to go along with my bacon avocado. This one I think I like the best because it extends the growing season even more. Okay, so let me tell you about it. This is called Gwen. I've actually tried this one before. I remember trying it at a farmer's market years ago, and I remember liking it. This one is a type A, of course, to go along with our type B bacon avocado. You can grow this in zones 9 through 11. This one is a smaller tree, so it can be like 15 feet, so it's a little smaller than the one we have. Cold hardy down to like 30 degrees, which is kind of how it gets about that cold here. It's similar to a Haas. It says it's nutty and buttery, less creamy, and it has a thick pebbled skin on the outside that turns dark green when it's ripe. And the flowers are going to be in the spring, and then it ripens. This is the key. It ripens May through September. All right, so we got May. Let's see if I can count. May, June, July, August, September. And then we'd skip October. So it's 5 months out of the year for this one. Skip October. Then we'd get November, December, January, February. 4 months for our bacon avocado. So that's 9 months out of the year that we could get fresh ripe avocados. And I really like that. Also, this one's really great for urban settings or if you don't have a lot of space because it makes a great backyard tree and you can put it in a container as well. So it's a little bit more compact, making that a great option if you don't have a lot of space, and it grows well here in Southern California. So I think my overall pick to go along with the bacon avocado is the Gwen because I could get 9 months of fresh ripe avocados all year round. And tell me what you think. And if you think you're gonna buy any avocado trees, let me know what kind. I'd love to hear about it. I'm planning to do a video on how to grow and harvest bacon avocados. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, please like. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you guys next time. I'll put some links below of other videos I think you would like. And otherwise, happy gardening, everyone. Also, if you'd like to support Sweet Poppy Homestead, I make handcrafted, organic lotion bars, lotion sticks, salves, balms, all kinds of things like that. It's all in eco-friendly packaging, and I'll leave that link below as well.